Assalamualaikum class. In this video we are going to start exercise 3.1 implicit differentiation. So implicit differentiation is a technique of differentiation which is applied to differentiate the implicit functions. So at first we will discuss what is the difference between explicit and implicit functions. Until now we have discussed explicit functions. So explicit functions are the functions in which one variable is totally defined in terms of the other variable or explicitly defined in terms of the other variable. For example, if we have an equation yx plus y plus 1 is equal to x, so you can see that we can evaluate y in terms of x and y will be equal to x minus 1 over x plus 1 in this case. So if one variable is explicitly defined in terms of the other variable, such functions are named as explicit functions. On the other side, implicit functions are the functions in which one variable cannot be explicitly defined in terms of the other variable. For example, if we have xy plus y square is equal to 1, I will take common y, so y into x plus y is equal to 1. So the expression for y is not explicitly defined in terms of x. Y is equal to 1 over x plus y. That is the expression or the value of y again containing the variable y. So such functions are named as implicit functions. Let's suppose we have an equation x square plus y square is equal to 1, and if you want to evaluate y will be equal to plus minus square root of 1 minus x square. So you can see that we are having two functions right now, that is one variable y is defined in terms of the two expressions. Such functions are also named as implicit functions. And as far as the graphical method is concerned, we know that x square plus y square is equal to 1 is an equation of circle centered at a region with radius 1. So here is the graph of this equation. So when I going to draw the graph of these simultaneous or the separate functions, these are going to be the upper semicircle and the lower semicircle. So by definition we can say that a given equation in x and y defines the function f implicitly if the graph of y is equal to f of x coincides with the portion of the graph of the equation, not the total graph but some portion of the graph, then that function or that equation is named as implicit functions. So here is the technique how implicit differentiation work. Let's suppose we are given with an equation 5y square plus sin y is equal to x square, which is obviously an implicit function. So for differentiating this expression, what we are going to do, we are going to take the derivative with respect to x on both sides of the equation. So as far as this side is concerned, 5 being a constant will remain the same, and for y square we will apply the chain rule. So we will at first apply the power rule to y, and then the derivative of the base, which is going to be dy by dx, plus now the derivative of sin y is going to be cos y, and the derivative of angle is going to be dy by dx, which is equal to the derivative of x square with respect to x is going to be 2x with the help of power rule, and the derivative of x is 1, so we are going to have 2x on the right hand side. So now we will take dy by dx common, so we will have 10 dy by dx into 10y plus cos y is equal to 2x. So here is the expression for dy by dx. So this is the basic technique of implicit differentiation. We apply the differentiation on both sides of the equation, then we take dy by dx common from one side, and then we shift that expression on the other side to get the expression for dy by dx. Here we have question number 6 from the exercise x cube y square minus 5x square y plus x is equal to 1. So taking derivative on both sides of the equation. So at first we will apply the product rule on this expression. Derivative of x cube is 3x square y square as it is, plus x cube as it is. Derivative of y square is going to be 2y dy by dx. Then minus 5, again we will apply a product rule on this. Derivative of x square is 2x into y as it is, plus x square as it is. Derivative of y is dy by dx, plus the derivative of x is 1, and the derivative of 1 will be 0. So again taking dy by dx on one side and the other terms on the other side, we take the expression for dy by dx. Next we have question number 8, x square is equal to x plus y over x minus y. So in order to avoid quotient rule on the right hand side, we can easily see that we can shift this x minus y on this left hand side. So x cube minus x square y is equal to x plus y. Now differentiating both sides with respect to x, the derivative of x cube is 3x square. Then we will apply the product rule, minus as it is derivative of x square is 2x into y, plus x square as it is derivative of y is dy by dx is equal to derivative of x with respect to x is 1, and the derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx. Now shifting dy by dx on one side and the other expressions on the other side, we can take the expression for dy by dx. Next we have question number 12, xy cube over 1 plus secant pi is equal to 1 plus y raised to the power 4. So shifting 1 plus secant y on the right hand side, we get this expression differentiating both sides with respect to x. So we will apply the product rule on this expression. X derivative of x is 1 y cube as it is plus x as it is. Derivative of y cube is going to be 3y square and the derivative of base is dy by dx, which is equal to derivative of 1 is 0. Then derivative of secant y tan y, and the derivative of angle is dy by dx, plus derivative of y power 4 is going to be 4y cube dy by dx, plus we will apply product rule on this. So derivative of y power 4 is 4y cube dy by dx secant y as it is, plus y raised to the power 4 as it is, in the derivative of secant y is secant y tan y into dy by dx. So from here we can easily evaluate the expression for dy by dx. You do not need to simplify it. Now in next part of the question we have to find out d square y by dx square, that is the double derivative or the second order derivative. So here we have question number 16, xy plus y square is equal to 2. Obviously this is an implicit function, so we are going to apply the technique of implicit differentiation. So differentiating both sides with respect to x, we will apply product rule on this. Derivative of x is 1 y as it is plus x as it is, derivative of y is dy by dx, plus derivative of y square will be 2y with the help of power rule, and the derivative of base is going to be dy by dx is equal to derivative of 2 will be 0. So this is my equation static. I have named it to be static. Then I can take dy by dx common from this. So dy by dx into x plus 2y is equal to minus y. Let's name this equation by equation 1, and then we can evaluate the expression for dy by dx, which is going to be minus y over x plus 2y. As we have to evaluate the second order derivative, so if I apply the second derivative on this, I am going to have, or I have to apply the quotient rule. So what I am going to do, I am going to apply the derivative with respect to x on equation number 1. So I can apply the product rule on this one. So derivative of dy by dx is going to be d square y by dx square, second function as it is, plus dy by dx as it is, in the derivative of x plus 2y with respect to x is going to be derivative of x is 1, and plus derivative of 2y will be 2 into dy by dx is equal to derivative of y is dy by dx. So here is the equation. Now as we have to evaluate the expression for the double derivative, so I am going to take d square y by dx square on one side and the other expressions on the other side. Now I am going to insert the value of dy by dx from equation 2 in this expression, so that I can easily evaluate the expression for d square y by dx square.